doesn't take any smart answers to figure out they were the better basketball team. By far, they were better on the glass. They were better executing, and they played a terrific game. They've got good speed in the open court, and they execute the half court very well. We did a much better job in the second half of moving the basketball and going inside. That was our strategy. We felt they were going to take away the perimeter shot on us, and we had to go inside. And we only went inside 4 times, and that was our Achilles heel in the first half. So you got to give their defense credit. They made their free throws. They did a terrific job, and they certainly did an outstanding job on the backboard.
How much did their length bother you guys in the first half?
I think it was more us not paying attention to what we had to do. We kept trying to drill it that they're going to run at us, try to block our shot. In the first play of the game, we took a lazy jump shot rather than ball fake. Go inside, make the next pass, and we didn't take any time off, and that's all we practiced, and they took 3 days off and didn't have to worry. So that just goes to show you, they got a heck of a basketball team.
Was Zhang hurt in the second half?
He stepped on an ankle, stepped on a basketball in warm-ups, and he had to be retaped. It was bothering him a little bit. Then he tweaked it again. And I went with TJ a little bit more in the game than him because I felt he knew a little bit more what we were trying to do, but it was more his ankle injury.
Rick, was the plan to see if Harrelson could do what he did, or were you not?
No, we got great respect for him. We obviously wanted to take away Jones in the low post. We did a good job. We just didn't rotate to Harrelson in the low post. And at the end of the game, we didn't switch twice that we were supposed to switch and got caught on a layup.
Rick, what did you think of DeAndre Liggins' defensive effort? He only had 2 points and seemed to control the game a lot on the perimeter defensively.
I didn't notice that as much, to be honest with you, but I'm sure you're right. I have to watch the tape. I thought we created our demise by staying strong side too much and not reversing the basketball. But he's by far the best defensive player on the team. I think Liggins and Harrelson are 2 really valuable assets to the basketball team.
Coach, you talk about Preston's performance, especially that run in the second half for you guys.
It was good, but he's got to. In the first half, we needed ball movement, we needed player movement, and so it's too late. We needed that. We didn't need that shooting in the first half. We got to stop hunting shots early on. That's what lost us the Drexel game. That's what got us behind here. But look, we are a team right now giving everything we can, and we're a little limited right now. We got to play Mike Mara at the 4. He's never played it before. We don't have a power forward in our program right now that can play this style. So we're a little bit limited, and it's going to hurt us in the long run. So we got to figure something out right now. We got to get Mike to know. We got to get Mike healthy.
Rick, you had a pretty lengthy talk with Coach Calipari before the game. Can you give us any?
Anybody have any questions about the game? About chit chat?
Rick, can you talk about the blue collar quality that Harrelson brings?
Well, I think he understands what to do. He roams the baseline, and they're very good at driving. And as soon as somebody helps, he goes to the baseline. And even if he doesn't get the ball, he's always on the glass. And the best you can hope to do is block out with a weak side guard. But because now they shoot it so well, you got to be very careful because they can dish it to the opposite corner. Where last year they couldn't do that, and it makes it very difficult, much more difficult to guard them this year than it was last year. Not that they're a better team, it's just more difficult because you can't help off certain guys.
Coach, how long do you let your guys feel this one, like actually, taste that pain a little bit?
Well, we're going to take off tomorrow. We haven't had 8 days off, but we're going to lose more games. I mean, we're coming up right now. They're a top 10 team. We're going to play Connecticut twice. We're going to play on the road at Notre Dame. We're going to play Syracuse, Pittsburgh, and we're going to play without a power forward. So our guys will give it all. We just got to really stop quick shooting it early in the game and use some ball movement and take better shots. But our guys play hard. I like the team a lot. They play well. But Kentucky was definitely a better basketball team.
Ray, we talked about Brandon Knight. What you thought of his game?
I think he's very good because he's fast. He's under control. He makes free throws. He shoots it. I don't think they really have a weakness per se because Liggins and Harrelson are so smart. And they don't have to worry. I think they really play intelligent defense where they're not going to get in a whole lot of foul trouble if you wear them out. So I think they're in great shape. I think they play smart. They play well. And I don't say this in a negative way. I said in the pregame, they're going to get better and better in a conference that this year's down, but next year they could be the best conference in basketball when Auburn and all those schools start building up. So we're not going to get that break. They're going to get a lot better. They're terrific. We're going to hopefully get better, but we're going to face some teams that are going to overpower us a little bit, and we've got to compensate by doing smart things.
Will this bring an opportunity to put two bigs in a game without a four right now? You're working towards putting two bigs at the same time?
Who do you want to play together? Good, I'll be open to suggestions. Who are you thinking of?
Van Treese, good.
Van Treese, the reason he didn't play tonight is he struggles a little bit with scouting reports and his passing and shooting. One of the reasons why we struggle a little bit is we've got to bother people all the time at all 5 positions to get open and shoot the ball, and we can't run any of our stuff because they just sag off of him. But he's going to have to play some when he picks up certain things. But would I play Van Treese and TJ or Van Treese and Gorky together? We're going to have to do that some, but I'll probably go small because it's more just because losing to Kentucky is, we've beaten UNLV, Butler, we've beaten Weston playing very well on the road, so it's a good lineup, but it wasn't good tonight obviously because we couldn't score.
Coach, can you talk about Keurig and how important it is for you guys to do what you want to do offensively?
He's important. Both Mike and Kyle have got to improve their bounce game. They got to be able to take guys off the bounce and create because everybody's going to guard them. I mean, I told our guys this is not last game where you're going to get wide open corner shots. That's not going to happen. So you got to be able to put it off the bounce and create, take it to the rim and get fouled. He's getting better at it. He's working at it.